Let's talk about wig wearing and staying cool in the summer. Well, let's just break down the facts, okay? Number one, is it hotter wearing a wig than not wearing a wig? Absolutely, but there are absolutely ways that you can minimize that heat. Number one, picking a wig that is lower density, that's lightweight, that has length enough to where you can pull it off of your neck, but toppers are another great option too. So unlike full wigs, a topper is a hair piece that incorporates your bio hair with the hair of the topper to add length or add volume. I think that many of us are familiar, with men's toupees. It's kind of like the women's version of a toupee. So the base is this section here. So unlike a full wig cap, a base looks something like this, but there's many different base constructions on a cap. For example, the size of it, the shape of it. Some toppers come with lace fronts, like this one has a lace front. Then you'll see these clips. Typically you have clips within the base to help adhere the topper to your bio hair. Generally, the larger the base of your topper, the more coverage that you're going to get. There is different densities in toppers as well, like some are more full, some are more fine. And one thing that I would absolutely pay attention to is the placement of the clips is really going to determine like how secure this topper is going to feel on you. Not only that, you want to make sure that wherever you're placing these clips on your head, you have strong enough bio hair to avoid doing further damage. For example, most of the thinning is in these sections right here. Now, unfortunately for me, many of the toppers, clips, fall right in that place of thinning. Personally, I don't want to do further damage to my bio hair, but there's a few tricks that I've learned along the way that I wanted to share with you. Whether you go with It Stays or Got to Be Glued, both of these are really great options to put less pressure on those clips and help with the adhesion so that you feel comfortable and confident wearing your topper and that it's not going anywhere. The topper that comes with the lace front is meant to be worn just like a wig from the perspective of you're lining up the front of that topper to your hairline. Now, here's the problem. When I go to put in those clips, do you see they fall very close to my hairline, number one, and number two, in the areas where I am the most thin and fine. So here's what I want to show you. I don't have it attached to my head. I'm just holding it on the top of my head. What I really love about this particular topper is there is a clip right here. For my personal hair loss and thinning is really ideal because my hair is stronger here than it is on these places here. So obviously you can see it's giving me more length, it's giving me more volume. My bio hair, as you can see, is quite a bit shorter than the topper. You can brush this into and incorporate the hair, but just be aware of that. If the topper is significantly longer than your bio hair, you may see some of this disjointedness. You just need to be aware of that. The other thing that obviously I could do is A, I could trim this topper, or B, look for a topper that is more closely in line with the length of my bio hair. In this case, this topper is an 18-inch topper. It also comes in a 14-inch as well. Let me show you how I would put this on as it's intended, worn right up to the front. Let me just tell you, one of the first things about wearing toppers is the anxiety of finding the right placement. You are going to have to play around with this. Try to remain calm and have some patience in playing around with it. For me, with these clips, I like to clip in this clip first. Flipping it over, I've opened up the clips. I'm gonna find where I want the lace to sit, and I'm holding it there, and then I'm taking that clip, I'm scooping up my hair, and then closing the clip. And then again, I'm going to take the two on either side here. I'm going to, again, scoop up the hair, and push down the clips, hold it at the front, and just make your way around to close the other clips. Scoop up and press down. Let's talk about what I like and what I don't like about toppers. Number one, what I like about it is it feels less scary than a full wig, especially if you're just beginning your hair loss journey. Number two, it can be a great way to add length and volume. One of my personal favorites is I absolutely love using a topper to stay cool in the summer and actually wear it in an updo. I love this for a higher ponytail. Let's talk about the 3 things that I don't like about toppers. Number 1 would be blending the texture of my bio hair with that of the topper. So if you have naturally wavy, curly hair, perhaps going with a topper that has closer texture to your bio hair may mean less work in incorporating your bio hair with that of the topper. For example, my hair has a natural wave in it, especially when I'm hot and it's humid out in the summer. It tends to get a little bit wavy. So that same topper that I showed you comes in a wavy version. I find disguising the differences between the texture in my bio hair and that of the topper, for me personally, is easier to do with a wavy style than a straight, sleek style. Second thing that I don't love about toppers is the potential damage that clips can do to our bio hair. That's why a product like something like these can help minimize the stress of the clips on your bio hair. The third thing that I don't like about toppers is fiddling around with the placement. It can be a bit frustrating initially until you find a placement that best suits you and your personal hair loss. First, how I typically wear toppers. Place this lace further back on my hair and I wear all of my hair up. So you know when you guys see me wearing a nice bushy ponytail, it's not my bio hair, it's wearing a topper. First, I'm going to take this front section of my hair because instead of placing it along my natural hairline, I'm going to place it further back. Taking that center clip in this case, and I'm clipping it further back. And now those side clips, these ones here, are sitting further back where my hair is a little bit stronger, and therefore the hold is going to feel a little bit more secure. So I'm just going to pull all the hair back, incorporate, just using my fingers to incorporate that of my bio hair and the topper. What I typically would do is just spray a little bit of hairspray to keep these shorter hairs back and away from my face. But now I have a really cute ponytail. It's off my neck and I can stay cool in the summer. That was cool, right? Okay, so I'm gonna show you how I would wear the straight topper if I was to wear it as it's intended with the lace front right at the beginning. First, I'm going to take the It Stays and I'm going to roll this over my bio hair right where the topper sits on top of my head. So just FYI, ladies, you know when you use a ton of hairspray on your hair and it gets crunchy? That's what this is going to do. So you're gonna have to wash your hair after you take the topper off. As I'm gonna flip the topper over, I'm going to find the placement of where, I'm not clipping anything in yet. I'm gonna find the placement of where I want this, and then I'm going to hold down on the top of the topper before I clip it in. And this is going to help create that sort of sticky tackiness between the top of my head and the base of the topper. Then I'm going to reach underneath here. I'm going to take that middle clip. I'm going to clip it in. You probably heard that. My hairline. Clip in those clips.